Okay, so I thought I'd do a quick video on the changes from IPS Edge version 1.1 to version 1.2, which is basically going to be released pretty much any day. Probably the weekend when the markets are not live, and I have to do a little bit of final testing. Um, anyway, so the first thing that's new and pretty clear and apparent is the what I refer to as the pinky reversal. This is reversal 3. We had the reversal 1, okay, which is this indicator, okay. Then came reversal 1 and 2, which equals the target, okay. So this is the target reversal, okay, which is known as reversal 1 and 2, okay. And then we have now the pink reversal 3. Basically, they get progressively stronger. Reversal 1, okay, it's a reversal. It shows you and can be useful in certain areas, okay. More powerful is the target reversal, which we're used to. And now we have pinky number 3. Very, very powerful. More for longer term trading as well. You can take longer trades once you see this and you get the setup from it. Obviously, as soon as it appears, we don't just short it or long it. Yeah, we still have the knowledge of the what's happening in the background and trade location, etc., etc. Okay. In this case, you actually see it pushed up this morning, or late this afternoon, and basically the last push with all the buying balances at the end of it, and obviously the pink rotation with the target reversal, and down we go. Anyway, I digress. So we have the pink reversals, again, really strong. We can obviously change the color of it, change the way it looks, change it to an arrow, do whatever you like with it, okay? Highly customizable. I'll show you that quickly. Basically, it's reversal 3, it's known as within the study. We've got it all set to circle, hollow, variable size at the moment. Again, you can play around with all this and get it looking how you want it to look. Okay, so that's reversal 3. The other things we've got as well is the new power bar power select level. Okay, what this does is this shows you, just move this out of the way and I'll be able to show you a bit easier. So you can see the power bars we have at the moment. Okay, this is the strength meter, well, strength level that we can change these two to make these bars stronger or weaker. Okay, now the current default on this chart book, the dark matter chart book, is 2, and that's basically the level 2 is what we've been used to using on the previous charts. So if you're looking for stronger power bars, then obviously we can change the inputs to be at 3. See, this one's disappeared. Okay, so this obviously shows it was a weaker power bar in the first place. Okay, this one's still there, so it's a strong one. And then we can even change it to 4, and that's still there, so that shows it's still quite a decent one. Let's change this to 5, and it's gone. Okay, so this is basically a level 4 power bar, which is twice as strong as this one. Okay, now this could be really handy because if you look at this scenario here, you can see there's no other power bars around, and this is a nice strong power bar off the blue diamonds. The way to probably trade this is this now should go up, and give you a higher percentage chance of the trade going in the correct direction. So the idea behind it is it's supposed to increase your percentage chance of the trade working out for you. Okay. You can actually use these on higher time frames as well. I've been using these on the NQ, testing them on level 4, I believe, same as this one. And on the NQ, you do actually get, once you see this in the right position, at the right area, i.e. off the blue diamonds, then it goes roughly between 40 and 50 ticks on the NQ normally. on the US session. Okay, so these can be used longer. Again, the pink reversal 3 being stronger as well can be used more for longer term trades. Okay, this is the whole reason why I developed these, because we want to, or some of you want to actually try and use the system and use the indicator toolset for longer term trades rather than just the scalping like I do. Personally myself, I wouldn't mind just to actually try out some longer term trading as well. So that's pretty much the power bars. As you can see, there's now I've set them to 4. There's not many around. There's one there. Oops. So let me close this a second. Study. As you can see, there's one here. Obviously, it's got the reversal and the short on it, but it shows it's a super powerful bar. It's a power 4 level bar. Okay, and look what it does. Yeah. Again, this is a perfect one because it's shot through the blue diamonds. Again, comes down for a decent amount again. Okay. And of course you got these. I mean, obviously they don't all still work. I mean, this is the trade locations for this is not ideal, and it's not the type of one I would take anywhere, but more with the trend. Okay, unless you're right up in the edge zone. Okay, so again, this one, come down quite a lot. Not actually sure if this would have been a winner or not, but yeah, it would have been, because I put my tick about 4 ticks, so it should have been okay. Anyway, you get the idea. These are more powerful. Okay, this is probably during the Globex anyway, so the trading during the Globex is sketchy at best. Again, we've got power 1 come down here. It only bounced off the red diamonds. Green one powered up, and so on and so on. Okay, so you can get the idea of how these work. You can even get crazy and really pump me up to, I think they got to number 11. Edge power, yeah, 1 to 11. So these can, 7. Yeah, it's definitely not a 7. You can obviously test them in different markets. I mean, this is a 6 at least. So this just shows you it's a decent power bar, to put it mildly. Yeah, the level 6. Okay, see what the other ones here. It probably obviously depends on what time zone that these are happening, be it the UK session, the Globex session, or the US RTH session. Okay, so that's the two things that's just put this back to default. Those are the two quick things there to show you, is the power bar settings and the pink reversals. Other things that's changed is we've obviously set some sound alerts for the pink reversal, and then also sound alerts for the power bars now as well. So this is brand new. So not only can you get the power changing on the power bars, we've actually set alerts so you can. Oops, wrong one. Let me show you this. We can actually alert the power bar. See the alert number for the power bar. Okay, so you can select the power of the power bar, the power level, and then also the alert number, so we can set alerts. The way I've been using it on NQ is I've basically took all the indicators off there, and I've just had Pinky and the power bars, and then using the alert on the power bars and on Pinky. I've been testing it out, like I said, on NQ, and that's worked out pretty good so far. So yeah, so we got the sound alerts on the power bars as well, which are pretty decent. And we've actually had to rearrange some of the audio on them as well, because obviously once you get a bar with, I don't know, sometimes you can have a bar and it can have, I mean, let's say if this had a short indication on it, it's got the extreme on there, it's got the target reversal, and then if you had a long signal, you have a whole host of audio signals blaring away at you. What we've done is we've made a priority list of if everything's indicated on one rotation, then we prioritize it, and the priority is something like pinky that goes first because that's like one of the strongest signals, and then the power bars the second, etc, etc. So you'll see how these work anyway, but you will get primarily just one alert on each rotation if there's multiple indications on there that normally alert. They will be prioritized with the strongest one first. Okay. Now, if you actually don't want to use some of these sound alerts, then what you need to do is actually, let's say we don't see that you don't really want to use the power bar. We just set that to disabled, alert disabled. I mean, we do have the option for no sound alert as well, but apparently Mr. Coderman told me the alert disabled is the best way of doing it. Okay. Okay, so that's that. Then we've also set the alerts to, if you look at the reversals, particularly the target reversal, we had an audio alert that obviously once it came down, it'd alert, and then it'd recalculate, and then it'd alert again, it'd recalculate and alert again. What we've actually done until it eventually reverses the other way, what we've actually done is we've actually changed the coding of the alerts to only alert once the bar is closed, okay, or once the rotation is closed. So that means you only get the one target alert once the rotation is closed. Yeah, because sometimes it jumps down, then that'll stop all the bling 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 or multiple alerts happening. The one we're interested in, the one when it closes, and then we know exactly that bar is closed and it gives the alert, and we can take the action from there, I guess. So that's another change to the 1.2, and I think that's it. I think there was a bug fix on one of the other issues we had from 1.1, which is a sound bug as well, but I think that got fixed when we prioritized the stronger signals. I don't want to overly complicate everything within IPS Edge, so I was looking at doing some other additions to it, but to be fair, I want to try and keep it as simple as possible, and I don't want to overload it with stuff that's not really needed. So I think for now that's will be the core of IPS Edge. I do have a couple of ideas and a couple of things that possibly could be added, but like I said, I don't want to go crazy with it. It works as it is now, and it's nice and simple, and etc. If any of you guys have got any ideas or things that you'd like to see within the set of tools, or any improvements that you think could help, by all means, give me a shout on Discord. Yeah, you can message me privately if you want to, and then I'll look at all and every idea and consider it if it's a decent one that could actually improve everything. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, that was just a quick video of what's coming. Like I said, the upgrade will probably this weekend. One important thing I will say, we have to upgrade to the latest version. Okay, the latest version of Sierra Charts, because this has been compiled with the latest version. So at the weekend, when I upload it to the server and finish testing, I will put a post on Discord to remind you to upgrade to the latest version of Sierra Charts. To do that, we just go up to the help, download the current version, okay, and then we'll get the little box that the program is ready to download. Hit yes, download it, and then it'll restart. Then you'll be on the latest version. Because if you don't do that, you might find IPS Edge 1.2 doesn't work when we actually push it to the server on the weekend. Okay, but I'll be on the Discord reminding you guys about that. Maybe I'll even send out an email to everybody just to remind them to do that. Okay. Like I said, we'll probably do it the weekend, so if anyone's got any issues with it, it's not live market, and then we can iron out any problems. I've actually updated the IPS default chat books as well. They'll be uploaded to the Discord at the weekend once the the main version 1.2 is pushed out. And yeah, it should be something else for you to play with. And don't be scared of experimenting with these tools, because that's what they're all about. Throw them on different charts, try them on different times. Yeah, find ways to use them that even I don't even know about. Yeah, and if you want to share them in a Discord, then please go ahead. Okay, that's it for now. Cheers.